Aphasia Acess envisions a world where healthcare providers, businesses, and community leaders all know the tools that help people with aphasia navigate life. Whether that life exists in acute or rehabilitation care, ongoing services, or community life in general. Skilled conversation partners use writing techniques and graphic materials, such as illustrations and photographs, in two primary ways: to help the person with aphasia to understand the spoken message, and to help the person with aphasia to express their ideas. Helping to understand. Once you have already adjusted your talking, modified your body language, and added gesture, you can also add writing and graphic materials to help the person with aphasia to understand you. With practice, writing keywords and using visual supports can be seamlessly integrated into your conversation. A. Write keywords. Many people with aphasia retain some ability to read. You will help them understand if you reinforce your verbal message by pairing it with key written words. Write only the most important words as you are speaking.
How do you feel you've done? If you look back at the last 4 months, we've worked really hard. What do you think of the progress that you've made?
B. Use graphic materials. You might also choose to show prepared illustrations of the main concepts to further support your messages.
Maybe you would like to practice speaking to the people in your world that are important to you. If this is you, Richard, these are all the people that you speak to, right? Your wife?
Wife is okay, maybe is the super.
She's super. She's super.
Helping to express. The person with aphasia can sometimes write, point to words, point to illustrations, and draw in order to express themselves in a way that helps you to understand. Their initial attempts at writing or drawing may not at first be clear, but you can use this as a hint to help you ask further questions. Number 1. Ask yes-no questions. The first and often best way to help a person with aphasia to express themselves is to ask yes-no questions. Make sure they have a written card with yes and no so that they can point if they can't speak.
So I know it's a little bit difficult for you to answer right now, right? You don't have the words to answer. So I'm going to do this for you. Let's see if this helps. If I write this, can you see that says yes? Okay. And if I write this, this says no. Okay. Can you show me which one says yes? Great. Excellent. So I was asking you if you know anybody who's had a stroke. Anyone in your family, anybody you know has had a stroke? Yes, no? Yes.
Number 2. Write. Ask the person with aphasia to write something if they are having difficulty saying the intended word. They may write a single letter or a portion of a word, or even a word that means something similar to the intended word. Try to figure out what they are trying to tell you.
Remember that time, what happened for me, it's
Wow. That's detailed.
Number 3. Point to illustrations. If you have time to prepare and you know some of the topics that you want to discuss, bring some illustrations or other visual material.
But which of these things would you like us to focus on in the meeting? Your progress, family issues, decisions that need to be made, the living arrangements, your independence, socialization, and anything else?
Your independence.
Yes.
Number 4. Show photographs. Many people who have aphasia carry smartphones and take pictures. They can use these pictures to help express ideas and tell stories. Make sure you give them the opportunity to use the pictures if they have them.
Right. Your paintings, of course.
new.
Yeah, a new one.
I have everything.
Make sure you understand. It is important that you stop and summarize what you think you understand periodically throughout the conversation. You may find that you've gone off on the wrong track entirely or just have a few of the details wrong.
Do you see how I communicate with you? You say something, I write it down. Then I check with you. Did you mean this? Did you mean that? Right? That way, we know we are going together in the right direction.
Writing, pointing to words, pointing to illustrations and photographs, and responding to yes/no questions are all methods of communication that can be used to help the person with aphasia to engage in conversations with you. When you coordinate your use of these support methods along with your spoken words, you increase the power of your message and improve your chances of being understood. You also provide a communication ramp for the person with aphasia to help them more fully express themselves.